like this? We're gonna find out.
Hello. Hello.
Yellow.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello?
Three, two, one.
Hey, everyone. Welcome to Doodle Valley, the birthplace of fried celery. Thank you all for volunteering or being lightly bullied to participate in our town beautification initiative. Remember, we're still looking for audience members to join in and cast their votes. The mayor wants to turn all the drab, white walls in the town into colorful community art projects. Isn't that right, Mr. Mayor?
That's right, Gretchen.
That's not my name, sir.
And I know just where to start. Right here.
As you can see, this piece has already been started. Mrs. Palmer's boy Leroy started drawing this, but he got distracted by a weird dog before he could finish.
He just left us hanging there. Look at that.
We believe in a little thing called democracy around here, so I'll let two of you make additions to the drawing, and your fellow volunteers will vote on who made it better. Oh, and I'm keeping you on a short timer to make sure you don't overthink it.
Okay, volunteers. Ready, still ready, and ready. Let me go.
these two are drawing, the rest of you can express your feelings about their work with the buttons on your device.
I like the vegetable one.
Time's running out. Hurry up and finish. Oh, I wish both of these could win, but it's my civic duty to let the voters decide.
Hey, quit fooling around and vote!
Let's count those votes. The polls are closed.
Not so fast, Clementine. Each match, I'll be picking an emoticon that tickles my fancy and giving out a bonus to the drawing that got the most of them. This time, the bonus goes to the most disgusting drawing. Hey!
Fantastic. Now let's see what you two can add. Go. Time to vote. Here we go.
This time, the bonus goes to the drawing with the most purple bananas, or whatever those are.
The people have spoken. Okay, let's see what you two can do. Go! It's voting time. Let's see how that shook out. Next on deck, go. rack up those votes. Up next, go. Vote away. Okay, count them up. Next up, go. Time to vote. I love this part. Next up, go. Time to vote. Moment of truth. It's magnificent. I couldn't imagine adding anything else. Now it needs a good title. Suggest one on your device now. favorite and vote. The hard work's done. Let's step back and admire our work. I wonder if we should have started with a smaller surface.
Criminy!
What now, Mr. Mayor?
Oh, I got a special treat for our budding artist, Mildred.
That's not... What is it, sir?
Your art has moved me to commission you to do a portrait, one that'll hang in the town hall.
Everybody brace yourselves, because you're all drawing at once this time.
I want to fill the town hall with portraits of our fine citizens. We'll just dust off the old Doodle Valley phone book here. And there you go, a fine subject for our portrait.
That's wonderful, but we don't know who that is or what they look like.
Oh, you remember them. They used to sit out in front of the post office and eat pickles all the time. You know, they had that big barrel.
I'm not really following this either, but tell you what, let's have everybody start by drawing the face on the left. Just use your imagination.
Okay, you're getting another pickle. I don't know how you can eat all the pickles, but they did. That's the point of the story. That they love their
So many good choices here. Let's vote on whose is best. Okay, let's give that middle face some love. Now let's cram the last face in there. Okay, vote. Finally, finish the drawing by adding anything you want. Just don't go over budget. Vote together. Oh, it's just like the last day of camp. A tie! Shut down the government!
Now, Rosemary. As mayor, I get to break all the ties. How about I pick this one?
Buckle up, here comes the final piece.
Picasso would be proud.
You all did our town proud. But let's see who did it the proudest.
Civic Doodle, Civic Doodle. Just find a blank wall, cause you're gonna have a ball once you start to play this game. Civic Doodle, three-piece doodle. Put on tie and a vest, cause you gotta look your best if you're gonna doodle with me. Oh, come to Doodle Valley. It's a place that you'll love. Me doodle all over this town that I'm the mayor of. So grab your paint, show no restraint, and and trying to draw a better thing than the other person who's doodling it right next to you. Hey! Scoopy-dop-a-doo, a-leetin-dot-and-doo-da-dop-a-deetin-dot-and-doo, Scooty-yaka-deetin-dot-boom-bop-beatin-booty-yapa-deetin, Scooty-yapa-doo. Hey, paint your noodle, or a fancy poodle. Got a doodle with your phone, and I've got a kidney stone, and it sometimes hurts when I piddle. Civic doodle, kid and caboodle. Well, we're never gonna stop, grab a brush or a mop so you can doodle all the day. Hey! Civic doodle, civic doodle. Just find a blank wall, cause you're gonna have a ball once you start to play this game. Civic doodle, three-piece doodle. Put on tie and a vest, cause you gotta look your best if you're gonna doodle with me. Oh, come to Doodle Valley. It's a place that you'll love. Doodle all over this town that I'm the mayor of. So grab your paint, show no restraint, and try to draw a better thing than the other person who's doodling it right next to you. Hey!
we've got big fun waiting to be unleashed. We'll be posing some of life's most important questions. Your answers will be paired off in a no-holds-barred tournament. And your votes will determine which answers advance in the bracket. As we whittle down to our championship winner, this is bracketeering. I'm sending the topic of our first bracket to your devices now. Coolest thing you could file as a tax deduction. My accountant is making me do this one. Type in the answer you think has the best chance of winning and hit send. If your answer wins the entire bracket, you'll be rolling in moolah. Time's running out. Your answers are being paired off into one-on-one matchups. That means it's time to step up to the prediction table. On your device, you'll see one of the upcoming matchups for this bracket. If you can predict the answer that will get the most votes, you'll earn some sweet, sweet moolah. Oh, and don't forget, if you think the odds are stacked against your own answer, you can still get some cash by predicting the correct winner. The predictions are in. Let's dive into our first bracket. Never thought I'd see this matchup. Use your device to vote on which you think deserves to win. But don't forget, if you change your mind, you can change your vote. Just running out the clock now. Ooh, $10.99. And that answer pays out 20 prediction winners. Next up, there is no love lost between these two. The struggle is real. This might be a photo finish. A real tug of war there. Let's see what's happening over on the other side of the bracket. The clock is running out on voting time. We've got a tie. Show your support for your answer by tapping on your device as fast as you can. That tie went bye-bye. Oh, how I hate ambiguity. And now our last two contenders face off. Voters are being loud and clear on this one. No one thought it would be this close. Get those last second votes in. Moving into overtime. Tap on your device as fast as you can to cheer for your answer. The tie is broken. I'm going to miss the tie times. Before we get on to round two, it's time to make another prediction. Hey, you got a new matchup waiting for you on your device. Predict the one you think is gonna win. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round 2. This matchup was bound to happen. An upset in the making. This one's looking over. You've entered a higher tax bracket. A surprise win for some of our predictors. The finals are just a win away from these next 2 answers. Some early votes. The lead keeps changing hands. It's anyone's game. Everything has changed. And now we finally decide what is the coolest tax deduction. Potential winner starts to emerge. It's really going back and forth. This one seems like it's over before it's done. We've got overtime. Show your support for your answer by tapping on your device as fast as you can. We have our first winner. Wow, what a bracket. Let's see how the scores shook out. It's time for the blind bracket. All you'll be given is the category. Describe any emoji. Go ahead and write the first thing that comes to mind. We'll see the real bracket title after the answers are all in. Time's running out. Let's see what this bracket is really about. Best thing to tattoo on your body. Time to get in those predictions. Time's running out. Oh, prediction table time is up. Let's start with a bang. It's a bracket like this that truly makes this game the sport of kings. A real tug of war. Only a few seconds left to vote. Decisive victory. Some players just came up empty. Moving on to our next matchup. Folks, I've been waiting for this matchup my entire career. I am on the edge of my seat. Just running out the clock now. That was a clash of the Titans. Let's see what tensions are mounting over in the Omega Conference. Two Titans squaring off. An upset in the making. Will come out on top. Right at the buzzer. It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup. It's really going back and forth. This one's going down to the wire. I don't believe it. Before we get on to round two, it's time to make another prediction. Time's running out. Time's up at the prediction table. Let's jump back to our bracket for round two. Former teammates, will these two answers be able to stay focused on the matchup? A real tug of war. The clock is running out on voting time. What an upset! We're just one match away from our finals. Oh, it doesn't get more contentious than this. The struggle is real. Get those last second votes in now. Looks like we're heading to overtime on this one. Tap on your device as fast as you can to cheer for your answer. The tie has been broken. Finally, we can go on with our lives. Money, if you guessed it. This final matchup will determine what is the best thing to tattoo on your body. An early favorite emerges. The lead keeps changing hands. This one's looking over. That's enough to win. Let's take another peek at the scoreboard. It's all been leading up to this. Time for the triple blind bracket. This bracket will change every single round. Let's start with a category. Quote any popular television or movie catchphrase. Who knows what crazy twists and turns this bracket will take? Time's running out. Let's see what we're dealing with. Best pickup line. Time to get in those predictions. All cash is doubled this round, so make these choices count. Time's running out. That's time on the prediction table. Up first, palpable lack of voting going on. The clock is running out on voting time. It doesn't get any closer than that. Our next matchup. No one thought it would be this close. Only a few seconds left to vote. I did not see that coming. Why don't we see what's going on the other side of the bracket? The lead keeps changing hands. We're in the home stretch. That went back and forth more than Luke and Lorelai. It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup. Just running out the clock now. It's always Christmas somewhere. Time for a title change. Best fortune cookie fortune. Get those predictions in now. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round two. A clear front runner. It's really going back and forth. This one could be decided by a single vote. Tick-tock, bong! Winner, winner! This could be the answer to beat, but let's check out the competition. I am on the edge of my seat. This one seems like it's over before it's done. Oh, the big truck goes vroom, vroom. And it all comes down to this. Best text message to receive from your mom. I hope your answers still make sense. And now the definitive matchup. The struggle is real. An epic showdown. We have a winner. Let's see who won it all.
È tempo di giocare, pacchetto festa se.
Hello there, test subjects. Sign in with the room code, then take a picture or draw yourself for our records. models, where name-calling is a science. Here at the lab, we've spent years searching for the genetic magic that makes each and every human a truly unique individual. But that was hard, so we found a shortcut. We theorize every friend group has some version of the smart one, the popular one, the troubled loner who I can change. You get the idea. And these roles make it a lot easier to figure people out with science. You guys are going to match your fellow test subjects to the roles that fit them best. My lovely assistant will put all the data into the tubes, and at the end, we'll crunch the numbers and tell each of you who you really are. Now, have you all changed into your little paper gowns? Good, let's do this. Give me a category to start us off. Ideally, something everybody knows a little bit about. What classic one-liner are you? So, on your device, you've got the names of your fellow lab rats. Drag each one to the role you think fits them best. That includes yourself. Oh, and you'll see a little 99% sign next to each role. Tap that to lock in the answer you're 99% certain will match what everyone else picks. I'll make it worth your while if you're right, so make sure to pick someone. When everyone's given out their roles, we'll check out the results. Let's see where we landed. Let's see those votes. Get rid of the outliers. We have our winner. Yippee! I like to reward my lab rats for positive behavior, so I'll give you guys these nutritious science pellets whenever your answers match the group. Whoever has the most at the end is my lab rat of the month. Plus, they're delicious. Chill out, Gordon. And your 99% guess was 100% right. Subjects who already have a role don't need another one, so let's lose these votes. Woohoo! You really know yourself, or at least what your friends think of you. If I'm counting right, that's a tie. Time for another test to see who gets this role. Write your answer on your device. Your fellow lab rats will decide whether you get the role. Even if you're not sure you want the role, I'm handing out science pellets to the winner, so do your best. It's an experiment, man. You think the frog always wants to get dissected? That's what we're working with. Vote on your devices now. tied again. Wonderful. According to our top secret algorithm, the roll goes to you. Performing the best in this experiment is definitely worth a few science pellets. Don't say I never did anything for you. Ooh, I love a tie. It means we get more data. Here's the task I need you to perform. Split the time up however you want. The other lab rats will decide who deserves the role. I feel so much better now. You get the roll and some science pellets. Looks like your peers weren't feeling any of these rolls for you. I've got a consolation roll that might do the job. Everyone vote on which roll should go to our mysterious test subject. This feels right. Here's how it all shook out. And here's everyone's science pellets. Remember, you get pellets when your answers match the group or you perform the best in a tiebreaker experiment. Keep that in mind if you want to beat your fellow guinea pigs. Select the next category. Which murder method would each of you most likely employ? Okay, make those matches. And make sure to tap that 99% next to the roll you're sure you're right about. Let's find out who you are. You are on fire with these matches. That 99% guess paid off. Hooray! You mind if we switch drinks? Guess they won't need that melatonin after all. Woohoo! Aren't you Euron Greyjoy? wanted. Last one picked for a roll, huh? We've all been there. I've got a Plan B roll that might speak to you. Everyone vote on which roll should go to this perplexing subject. Always remember this moment. That's the lineup. And by the way, you are freaking me out with these predictions. Get out of everyone's heads. Okay, you've each got some rolls under your belt. Let's see what the data tells us. I can tell from your rolls, you two are complete opposites. At least in this one extremely specific way. We're not leaving here until we find out which of you is better at being you. You're on Jeopardy! What interesting fact about yourself do you share with Alex? I want both of you to write an answer that really plays up the characteristic above you. The rest of you will decide who wins. Here it is. Vote on your devices now. The results are in. Based on your rolls, you're total opposites. If you look at the data a certain way, that is. We're gonna pit you against each other and see who wins. What would be your job on the Death Star? Enter your answer on your device. There you have it. Vote on your devices now. I love results. Okay, what will our last category be? Which Batman fits each of you best? Assign those roles. see that data. Yippee! Nice job reading the room, my man. I've got just the thing to break this tie. Let's see if you really know this role. First one to get it right gets the roll. Hurry up and get your answer in. Well, that got us nowhere. Gonna need more data to settle this tie. Who's most likely to pick a fight with their best friend? Vote on your devices now. The winning subject gets the roll. Another tie? Seriously? According to our disturbingly sentient algorithm, the roll goes to you. These subjects are tied. Let's fix that. Perform this task for the judgment of your peers. Please say, "I am Batman," in your most charming voice. Just as I hypothesized. Yippee! Hooray! Here's who's who. That was the final piece of data. Allow me to present your final rolls, determined by everything your fellow guinea pigs said about you. And my favorite little lab rat with the most total science pellets is...
The local residents familiar with the abandoned building's history know it simply as the Murder Hotel.
The infamous hotel was run by a mysterious family for several generations until closing. In unrelated news, the trivia murder party killer is still on the loose.
This is your wake-up call. Prepare to die. Welcome to Trivia Murder Party. That glowing review in Real Hotels magazine was a fake, luring you here to fight for your life. Only one of you will survive. I know that's a lot of pressure, but just try to have fun. Okay, first question. Where do Archie, Jughead, Betty, and Veronica hang out? Use your device to answer the question. And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? The rest of you, come with me. And here are your bags. Welcome to room 105. It's time for some pegging. Okay, now that I've said that out loud, it does sound weird. You're going to drop down this board and try to avoid the death zones. Someone needs to pick which slots are death zones. Hey, you, pick the landing slots that kill. Hurry along. Is someone died? Okay. Let the games begin. Pick a spot to drop from. It's fun. Ooh, I just love watching this one. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. I should have made them all death zones. I'm not comfortable with silence, so I talk during elevator rides. Let's keep moving. In what Daniel Day-Lewis film does he say the line, "Stay alive, no matter what occurs, I will find you"? Who picked this? The rest of you, it's time. Bonjour! Welcome back to the killing room. Ah yes, tattoos. Create a new tattoo on my back by drawing on your device. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Yeah, harder. My back. Ow. Oh. Oh. Bring it. Oh. I'm so excited about my cool new look. Now vote for your favorite tat. The artist with the fewest votes will die. Vote already. What did we decide? I will not let this tattoo define me. I think it's pretty clear what I have to do now. You're not going anywhere. Remember, dead players are still players, just more see-through. Keep playing and you just might steal someone else's life force and win the game. Let's try another one. If I pushed your head into a honey beehive, what would you not find? Who picked this? The rest of you who are still alive, I want to show you something. Time to get out the dice. Don't worry, this one's real straightforward. The player who rolls the highest will die. But we've got some help to make this more interesting. You have an extra die that you can give to whoever you want to make their odds worse. Yep, you're in trouble. Now roll. The player with the highest total dies. My money's on the... You're so good at rolling, you can roll into your own grave. We're here. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round. Next question. If your plane gets lost in the Bermuda Triangle, where will you crash? Time. Who picked this? Follow me. Hopefully you can defend yourself from ESP. Type in an answer that fits this category. Everyone else will answer too. And if anyone matches you, you die. Including any potential mind readers. Answer time is coming to an end. Now, let's see if there are any matches. Oh, good. Someone actively contributed to you being murdered. Let's keep moving. The hotel business isn't all fun and murder. I've got overhead to worry about. My hotel needs to upgrade its CRM software. What is that? Time's almost up. Who picked this? Time for consequences. It's my old favorite, chalices. I've given each safe player a poison pellet. Pick a chalice to drop your poison in. Now it's your turn to play. Pick a chalice to drink from. Fun fact, poison is deadly, so if you drink from a... Ah, that's the good stuff. Now let's see what everyone drank. It's refreshing and toxic. Only one of you is still alive. You know what that means. You've made it so far, but can you escape? I'm going to give you a category. Wrestlers from Netflix's Glow. Tap each answer that fits the category and then press submit. Let's see the right answers. You advance one space for every correct answer. You're a little bit closer to escaping. But get this, all ghosts get to play too. If a ghost catches you, they'll steal your life force. Then they can try to escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. Time is almost up. Marine mammals. The ghosts are catching up. Marie Kondo's rules of tidying. Uh-oh, here comes trouble. It's only darkness. Roman numerals. Time is almost up. Yikes, there's a ghost right behind you. The Great Muses. You stole some yummy life force. Caffeinated beverages. Ugh, I gotta get some harder questions. Metric system units of measurement. Time is almost up. More stolen life force. The darkness approaches. This will slow you down. If you want to break through that barrier, you'll need a perfect answer to this question. And that includes the third answer choice now, too.
Welcome to Quiplash. I'm your host, Schmitty, and I've been told that I'm no longer allowed to accept tips. I hope you're ready, because there is literally nothing writing on this. Time for round one. 2 prompts will appear on your device, which you can answer in any clever or not clever way you want. Everyone will choose between your answer and someone else's, and decide who wins. You'll score points based on the percentage of people who prefer your answer. Have at it. Hit the safety quit button if you can't think of something. Okay, here we go. Number 1 on the list, a bad line to have on your business card. Okay, everybody pick your favorite. And next is, a sign your Roomba may be sentient. Time to vote. Next one, the worst spring break would feature the wet blank contest. Okay, vote. Next on deck, the best part about a nude workplace. And vote. can tell your parents are glad to have you out of the house when they turn your room into a blank. Vote now. Moving on, a good name for a band whose lead singer is a goat. Get to voting. Next up, you know you found your soulmate when you look them in the eye and they say blank. Put in your votes. Round one's done. Let's see who's in the lead. It's time for round two, where all point values are doubled. That's right, doubled. Time's running out. Use a safety quip if you need it. Let's start this show. First off, the worst catchphrase for a Star Trek captain. Okay, pick your favorite and vote. Coming up next, what Abe Lincoln probably called having sex. Vote on your devices. And next, what the guy who used the first toilet said. It's voting time. bad lawyer's opening statement to the jury. Vote away. Next prompt. What they could call solitary confinement, so it doesn't sound so bad. Ready, set, vote. Next on the list, the best way to make a waiter at a snooty restaurant angry is to keep asking blank. Vote away. Okay, next one. You know somebody knows nothing about wine when they say this after taking a sip. Put in your votes. Round 2 is through. Let's see what it did to the scores. This is round 3, the last lash. Everyone's taking aim at the same prompt this time. Complete the comic. Okay, soak it in. You get 3 medals to award to your top 3 quips. Give out your gold, silver, and bronze medals now. Okay, let's see who got those medals. Bronze, silver, and now the gold. Let's sell off those medals for points. That's all. Now for the final scores. Howdy, folks. It's your old pal Schmitty with another game of Quiplash. I want you to know that I may not agree with all of your quips, but I will fight to the death for your right to quip them, or at least sign an online petition. Round 1. You get points based on the percentage of people who like your answer, and a bonus if you get more votes than your opponent. Go! Almost out of time. Use the safety quip button if you have to. Let's see those quips. Up first, the technical medical term for swamp ass. Okay, everyone, vote for your favorite. Next in line, what is Scrooge McDuck going to give Dewey in his will? Vote on your devices. Your next prompt is the name of a fast food restaurant where the workers don't wear pants. Next in the hopper, Alfred may know Batman's secret identity, but the biggest secret he keeps is blank. Time to vote. Next, in the worst casting decision ever, the role of Frodo Baggins would go to blank. Okay, vote. And next, a bad substitute for dental floss. Moving on. Should you catch on fire, remember, stop, drop, roll, and then blank. And vote. That's all for round one. Here's the scoreboard. Round two is upon us, and all points are doubled. Take that, round one. Use a safety quip if you can't think of anything. Cool, let's see what's what. First up, an odd sequel to the children's book, The Giving Tree. Okay, choose your favorite. Next up, what happens if you eat too many hot dogs? Next one, the greatest part about having lots and lots of back hair. Next on the list, what are goats saying most of the time? It's voting time. And Next is a secret image hidden on the $1 bill. Vote now. Next in line, the anti-drug Just Say No campaign should be updated to the blank campaign. Get to voting. Okay, next one. The weirdest talent a beauty pageant contestant could showcase. Vote now. That's all for round 2. Light up that scoreboard. This is round 3, the last lash. Everyone gets the same one single prompt this time. Fill in this comic. Everybody's in. Pick your medal winners now. Okay, who's taking home some medals? Bronze first. Here's the silver. And the gold. All right, let's turn that into cold, hard points. All right, that's it. Time for the final scores.